So the grapevine in the corner that I thought had popped its clogs is actually looking really healthy at the moment, as is that one, but it needs pruning. I need to read up about that, and that one as well. So the grapes have survived the bindweed from last year. The onions are, the onions are doing okay, but some of them are going to seed a bit. I suppose it gets very dry in here at the moment, despite my efforts to keep it watered. I planted 4 of these Deli Star cucumbers. Only one has survived, sadly, but I have got more to put in, but I was hoping it would survive. These poppies have come up from last year, where there was a rogue poppy that seeded, and then there are tomato plants with flowers on them, and they survived, which is good. A few leeks coming on there, and more broad beans and squash in there, still a bit young. Dahlias that Julie is bringing on, and there's a little naughty seed pod for the onions. But there you go, 2 more tomato plants for anybody who wants them. Broad beans have got flowers on them, which I hope, if the bees do their job, they will set to produce broad beans. And another bed over there. Everything else is empty, apart from this bed, which has got potatoes coming up, which is good. Let's have a look. The pears, some of the pears have set. There. So hopefully they'll get something from that. And on this apple tree there are a few apples here, but that's not too bad. And some more pears there. And these dwarf trees. I'm not quite sure what this one is. I think it's Welsh onion, but I'm not sure. I have to look it up. Wild garlic in the corner there. And something else, I don't know what is. This tall plant. Chives coming on nicely, always nice for a good show of flowers. And even got carrots. So I need to cover them up to stop the carrot fly. And some main crop potatoes here. Garlic. Carrots coming up in this bed, would you believe it? I'm really pleased, because every other carrot that I've tried to grow has been eaten by slugs. This has got bindweed in it though, surprisingly enough. And some more, this is parsnips and carrots, but nothing showing yet. It's been a disastrous year for germinating parsnips, but you never know. Might get some. And what have we got over here? I must go and have a look and see what rhubarb we've got. Some more onions here, shallots, more onions there, and over here, comfrey, flowering, beads of that. Underneath this bin here, there should be some nice rhubarb. Well, it certainly has blanched. It's very pale, but it might be edible. I'll leave it uncovered for a minute, but it should be fine. I think it's just very dry underneath there. Normally it would be plenty wet enough, but And all of this is now covered with wood chip with cardboard underneath it. And there are 1 or 2 plums for this year, which is better than last year. So that's not too bad. I've got a little bit of rhubarb here, which is good at this time of year. It's got a bit neglected, this bed, but there's enough for a rhubarb crumble. And on this tree, this is normally full of apples and it doesn't seem to have got many. So that is a puzzle. There are a few. So it's not quite time to put everything in yet, but and here's some asparagus that survived underneath the matting, but I've not picked it to maybe grow a little bit stronger and then maybe have a better crop next year, but we'll see. So all in all, not too bad, bearing in mind the state it was in at the end of last year. So onwards and upwards.